Alright, we got a box of the Mohawk Urban Patina row house. We're going to do a quick installation video of this material. We're just showing right here, this is a brand new box that we're opening from the manufacturer here. So go ahead and open it up here, and then we will get started on the installation of this material. And let's see if we can get this material together. Wait, stop.
Yeah, that's the row house.
Alright, now we got everything all laid out here on our installation to get started. I'm not starting against the wall. We'll move it back once we get stuff situated on our planks. But to get started, this is one of your drop and lock type installations. You have to pretty much just lay your in-joint seams right here. Make sure you're perfect when you start, because if you don't come over here and take a quick close look at this. If you're not perfect when you start your installation, you could be off on your in-joints. So when you're perfect like that, you need to make sure that you're straight perfect going across the seam right there. You don't want to feel a little snag, which I feel a little snag back there, so I want to move it back a little bit so we're straight, even going across. Once you get your even across there, you got your rubber mallet. There you go. Straight, smooth transition between the two planks. Do our next one down here, same thing. Don't get off-centered on that, because if you get off-centered, like something like that or whatever, it's going to make your installation get worse and worse as you go along. So that way when you get halfway across the room, you're going to have gapping. You don't want that. So get it straighted. If you have to pull up on the plank a tad bit to help get the locking in there, you can definitely do that. Just a little trick that I've learned sometime. But once you get it in there, you just use a rubber mallet. That's all you have to do for getting the installation of that put in. Now I'm going to brace myself on the material itself, because I want to give some stability of this since I'm not starting against the wall. Go ahead and lock your long side in right here, exactly like that. You can see it's cupped up a little bit. That's common on that row that you're currently working on. But since this is a drop and lock material, you can actually go ahead and installation it all the way down. So if you want to, make sure your seams are in there. If you do have to use a tap on that, you can definitely do it. Might help a little bit, lock in. Not too bad. Just a little tap. Now we're getting right here. This is the drop and lock feature right here on this one. You go ahead and do your lock on that. Once you get your lock in there, you can freely slide down to that row right there. Once you get that there, go right there and lock it in. When I was talking, excuse me, when I was talking earlier about pulling up on the planks to get the lock in a little bit better, that way it helps it seed down into it. Because you don't want to get it too hard up against the actual plank before it, or else it'll start to fray some of the locking away. You don't want to do that. There we go. Now let's finish the lock over here. Now, when I finish the lock all the way over here, fully engages that right there. You can keep moving down now. There you go. Just keep moving on down here. And this is a first quality material, so you should not have any problems doing an install with this product. Okay. Remember I was talking about lifting the plank up a little bit right here? Because if you push it over too far this way to go that way and you try to bang it down right here like it is right now, it won't do it. Because you'll start start fraying off part of the locking because you've jammed it too hard up against the pattern. So if you lift up this plank and bend it a little bit right here, it helps it get it locked in a little better.
It doesn't say on here.
Okay.
Once you get several rows done like I have here, because it's better to work actually on the material, so once you get it, you know, far enough done, go ahead and push the material back against the wall. You know, set your spacer, get your spacers along the wall, of course.
Well,
And then
it says, but that's what it is.
And then on this particular material, I does recommend you use a rubber mallet. It's option 5 on your installations of this particular material. Just use a rubber mallet, that's all you need for installation.